Today it's Nuke 101, how to get nukes in COD Mobile. I'm not the biggest fan of chasing nukes.
Hello guys!
I just nuked the guy who qualified for World Finals! I just nuked him!
I find a 9 kill chain in 20 to 30 seconds more challenging. But I know a lot of you ask about them in the comments, so let's break it down. There are two kinds of players. Those actively hunting for nukes, and those who aren't. If you're not actively hunting, you're probably just using your regular loadouts, and your playstyle adjusts once you get on a good streak. You're going to assume you are a nuke hunter, as it makes the strategy clearer. So, what do you need to maximize your chances? First, you need a great flexible weapon. Ideally, something that doesn't have major range limitations, depending on the map, as that's a major cause of deaths in COD Mobile. Second, a solid secondary, an operator skill that gives you kills that count towards your streak, and score streaks that provide kills, information, or limit enemy intel are also important. Finally, you need perks, tacticals, and lethals that support your streak. For weapon choices, the Bison, Type 19, and MG42 are excellent options. They're all flexible and powerful in their own ways, and they have large magazines, which is critical for avoiding reloads during a nuke streak. That's often how I die during mine. In contrast, a Fennec might suffer from its limited effective range, and weapons like the HVK, USS-9, or DRH, while powerful, could be risky due to their smaller magazines and ammo reserves. Of course, you can always pick up weapons as you go, so those can work for the beginning of a streak. My top pick for the operator skill is the kinetic armor. Kills with it counts towards your nuke, it has a fast cooldown, and it gives you a huge survivability boost. Plus, enemies seeing that kinetic armor might hesitate, giving you a slight psychological edge. The misdirection device is another great option, confusing enemies and limiting the information they have, but it won't directly help you win a gunfight. When it comes to tacticals and lethals, you have a few good strategies. You could focus on getting kills with things like a contact grenade and trip mine, or you could just prioritize map movement and rotations with a smoke grenade. Another option is area denial with a trophy system and Molotov. Personally, I'm very comfortable with the smoke grenade, and I pair it with the Molotov for area denial and quick kills in escape situations. Perk-wise, I usually stick with my go-to setup, but the key change is swapping my red perk for restock. This ensures I'm never running out of equipment. Other viable red perk options include Pinpoint for enhanced gunfight performance or Dauntless to counter burning damage and disable effects. For my green perk, Quick Fix is my standard, but Ghost is a strong alternative to stay hidden from enemy UAVs. For the blue perk, Dead Silence is the classic choice. Although Hardline could help you cycle through score streaks faster, I personally prefer the stealth of Dead Silence. For score streaks, I'm a dedicated user of the triple UAV setup: UAV, counter UAV, and advanced UAV. A little known fact is that assists from your UAVs and counter UAVs passively award you points, accelerating your score streak progression. As for my secondary weapon, I usually go with a shorty, but honestly, it's largely a matter of personal preference. Now, assuming you're specifically playing for the nuke, and your playstyle boils down to two main approaches: camping or rushing. It's not a strict either or, but rather a spectrum of risk. If you play aggressively, you absolutely must pay close attention to avoiding backstabs and preventing spawn flips. In control, spawns are less volatile, but be aware of enemies flanking you from behind. If you opt for a more passive approach, consistent repositioning is crucial. Enemies you've eliminated will definitely try to hunt you down in your previous location. Unlike aggressive players who often intimidate enemies into avoiding them, passive players tend to become high priority targets. But a video is worth 1,000 words, so let's analyze a nuke gameplay from Arts, one of the best nukers we know, with 14 leaderboard top finishes. This game was on control, and he's top fragging, but not by a huge margin, until P4. That's where the nuke streak happens.
That guy killed me. Hit me on Igbo. I don't want to even look at it, guys. As long as we win, I really don't give much. Yeah, what do we Bro.
Arj
Right behind
spawns deep. His teammates are rotating through snow. This tells him enemies are likely coming from the CODM side or the middle, and enemies probably control the objective and will push for spawns. He gets one kill from CODM, another camping in the barrel corner, and a third holding the forklift line. Since the site is still enemy controlled, he anticipates another enemy and gets the kill. He activates kinetic armor. The map shows enemies are not deep spawned and are coming from CODM or middle. He uses the container for an advantageous line and gets another kill. A weird spawn lets him get a kill at red. He immediately preempts the second CODM stairs, knowing an enemy was there earlier, gets the kill, pushes the spawn, and hears someone in secret. He takes his 8th kill without worrying about how he peeks, knowing the enemy is behind him. Another weird spawn at red, but he's aware and gets the kill. He peeks CODM, gets another kill, and picks up a gun. 2 more enemies spawn predictably and are easy kills. He activates his advanced UAV. With the advanced UAV active, it's easy. He picks off enemies who aren't facing him, prioritizing safe engagements. He peeks top P2 with 2 enemies pushing server. This is risky, but he wins the gunfight.
I don't want to even look at it, guys. As long as we win,
He pushes
I really
deep
don't
P4 spawn, gets 2 kills, gets concussed, uses his EMP system, and secures his 20th kill.
Bro.
That's a nuke in 1 minute and 13 seconds, with perfect spawn anticipation and excellent management. He got lucky on a couple of spawns, but that luck was created by his overall pressure and map awareness. Funnily enough, he kept going after dying during the nuke animation, and could have gotten a double nuke if the game hadn't ended. And yes, he's on iPad, but he was dealing with 70 milliseconds ping the whole time.